As seen in the diagram, today we are going to learn about derivation of saving curve from consumption curve. This is an important topic from board examination point of view. You can get it two ways, okay? Either derivation of the saving curve from the consumption curve, or you can get it the opposite way around, that is derivation of consumption curve from saving curve. So if we understand one, the other becomes easier for us. So in this graph which is drawn previously, we have shown that income is shown on the x-axis and consumption is shown on the y-axis. Then you have the two basic curves, that is the income curve represented by OY and consumption curve represented by CC. Please see that the consumption curve starts from the point, not from the origin, but above the point of origin, and this is because there is autonomous consumption. We've learned that what is autonomous consumption, meaning that there is some consumption which will happen even when your income is zero. So that is known as autonomous consumption. We have also studied that this consumption will happen from the past savings or dis-savings or from borrowings, because some basic consumption needs have to be met even if we are unemployed or even if we have zero income. So it's from our past savings that we will be meeting this autonomous consumption. Now wherever this Y curve, the income curve and the consumption curve intersect, so it's CY curve. So at this point consumption is equal to income. Average propensity to consume, which we have learned APC is nothing but C upon Y, becomes equal to 1, and this is the break even point. Till here we have studied. Now we are going to try and find out how to derive the savings curve. So to derive the savings curve, what we are going to do is we are going to draw a graph which is parallel to the graph drawn above, and from the point where consumption and income are intersecting, we are going to draw a line down. Okay, so this is how we are drawing a line down. This is perpendicular to the saving graph, and at this point R, okay, same thing here also, x-axis has income and y-axis here it is saving, because we are deriving the saving curve. So wherever this point we get on the x-axis, so what we are going to do is we are going to draw a line which passes through this x-axis. So once we draw the line which passes through this x-axis, this is a saving curve. And as I told you, at this point, that is the point where you have autonomous, the area where you have autonomous consumption, and that same area will be represented by minus saving, minus autonomous consumption. This is from the past savings that you are making this autonomous consumption. This is dis-saving. So as your income increases, as we are moving towards the right, at this point R, savings will become 0. So to the point left where savings is equal to 0, you have negative savings in this area. This is dis-saving, so this is negative saving. And as we move towards the right of R, you will have positive saving. This is the area of positive saving. And at this point where saving is equal to 0, what will happen to the APC? APC is equal to C upon Y, which will be equal to 0. Clear? So this is how we derive the saving curve from the consumption curve. So start by drawing the basic graph, that is the consumption graph and income graph. After having drawn this, draw the parallel saving graph, and then wherever this point where consumption and income curve are intersecting, draw a line parallel down, and at this point you will make a line which runs through this point. So this is how we derive the saving curve from the consumption